cut news today too to get all this out of the way. I'm still kind of tweaking. Let me open this door a little bit. I hear a little bit of an echo in there. How's that? There we go. That's a lot better, ain't it? To get a little bit more tweaking done for next show. I'm still doing things. By the time you guys see this, we've already done our first Wednesday show. I don't know how it came out because I'm recording this early. This is Monday. The show doesn't come out for 2 more days. Okay. Hey, how'd you guys like the show Wednesday? Beer of the day, Sam Adams. Hope everything came out okay on the show. By now I know, but I'm cutting this video on Monday, showing for 2 more days. This video won't come out for 4 more days, Friday. Let me know in the comment box whether you liked it or not, and we'll see. Hopefully everything works well. The Villages heads to court to stop rogue breakaway salesperson. The Villages has gone to federal court to stop rogue breakaway salesperson who were formerly in the fold with properties of the Villages. The former salespeople named in the lawsuit are Jason and Angela Krantz and Christopher Day. The 3 successful properties of the Villages salespeople set off a bombshell on December 16th when they each announced by email to their colleagues their abrupt departure from properties of the Villages, which is led by Jennifer Parr, daughter of H. Gary Morse and granddaughter of Villages founder Harold Schwartz. Harold Schwartz was a good old guy. I liked him. Those emails were followed by a social media announcement that they had founded a KD Premier Realty LLC. In a lawsuit filed in U.S. District Court, the Villages alleges the trio is in breach of independent contractor agreements that had signed, which made them privy to valuable and sensitive information about the Villages and its customers. Specifically, the lawsuit alleges the 3 are in violation of the Defend Trade Secrets Act and the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. The suit alleges the trio in their possession confidential and proprietary information they plan to use in their competing business. Well, the Village is trying to protect their interests, and I don't blame them. Most people, when you do business or you're employed in any business, not just here, any business, in some type of high-level position, generally signs agreements about confidential information. Sometimes if you sell a business, I sold a business once, and the company that bought my business was part of the deal, and I had no problem with it because I didn't intend to do it anyway, but I understand why they do it. Anyway, I had to sign a non-compete contract, a non-compete clause in the contract saying that I would not open up a business within so many hundreds of 50, I think I was 150 square miles or something like that in the area where I sold this business because they didn't want me to compete because let's face it, I sold the business. There's a lot of people I knew. There was a lot of things about the business I knew. And I had clients I had for years. And if I opened up another business, there's a good chance that a big portion of the clients that was in that business that I sold would follow me to the new business. And that's why you have them sign this no compete clause. Most people buy a business because they don't really want the business. Basically, they want the clientele. And so they'll buy that business so they can add their clientele to the business they already have. Lady Lake hears plans for 5-story condos aimed at 55 plus downsizers. That condo they're talking about building is going to be on 27 and 441. It is outside of the Villages. It is not part of the Villages. A lot of people are always asking questions all the time. Can I get my golf cart here, get my golf cart there? If you're inside the Villages, you can take your golf cart anywhere. On the golf cart pass. You have access to get to every business inside the Villages. Most of these places that advertise here a lot, they're not in the villages. So no, you cannot get your golf cart there. Like Lowe's Lumber over there across the road from Pinellas Plaza, that's part of Trailwinds. It's just another one of the businesses that's right on the borderline of the villages. And so they're trying to, cash in on a lot of the things that's going on here, but it's open to the public. So there's nothing illegal about that, but that's what it is. I just don't want you to think, if you want to buy a home or whatever, when they start building over there at Trailwinds, you can do that. Will it be cheaper than here? I don't know. I have no idea what they're going to do over there. But just know that if you think you're going to buy at Trailwinds and have golf cart access to the villages legally, you're not going to have it. You're going to have to drive your car if you want to go to the square. You're going to have to drive your car if you want to go anywhere. If you're good with that, then you're good. Most people, I think, that come here is because as residents, we have all this free golf we can do. Yes, you got to pay a trail fee to drive your golf cart on the trail itself. But the truth is, if you walk and have one of them caddies or whatever, you can go to any executive golf course as a resident, and it's absolutely free. People want to nitpick about that all the time. I don't get it. But anyway, it's absolutely free if you want to walk. And a lot of people here in the wintertime do that. And actually, we all should probably do more of that. But the country clubs are open to the public, but village residents and their guests get priority tee times. And if you're a priority member within the villages, you even get more priority tee times. You get first, they take care of you first before they open up tee times to a village resident like me, because I'm not a priority member. The lady, what's this, about the T&D company, remember the lady got arrested? And then also, well, let's read this whole thing. The police report is revealing details about the arrest of Summer Yoder, a longtime fitness professional in the villages and member of the prominent T&D company clan. The T&D people, they go back, I think, back to Harold Schwartz days. They've always been here. They always will be here. They've made their money over the years here. They're not going anywhere. Good company, reliable company. They have history that goes back a long ways. The police officer immediately detected an odor of alcoholic beverage coming from her breath. The odor had bloodshot eyes and slurred speech. The report said the vehicle's engine was running and Yoder had her foot on the brake. When Yoder stepped out of the vehicle, a vaping pen containing a yellow oil was spotted on the driver's seat. The yellow oil tested positive for, I can't say that word, or THC. She was arrested on a felony charge of possession of a controlled substance, as well as misdemeanor charges of possession of marijuana and possession of drug equipment. So even the rich and famous here gets arrested. Marion County commissioners appear favorable to Oxford Downs expansion plan. Marion County commissioners appear ready to give the blessings to a large-scale expansion at Oxford Downs complex on US 301 near Sumter County line. Sue and Deb went over there to do video there. They don't allow video inside. Same thing happened to us over in Vegas too. We were trying to do videos of a casino inside, standing at a distance. And I was taking video inside the casino, and forthwith, I was approached by 3 or 4 security guards real quick saying that they don't allow any kind of videoing inside the casino. I could go elsewhere and do some video, but nothing in the casino. And I asked the guy straight out, I said, okay, I said, is that the policy of all the casinos in Vegas? And they say, well, each casino had their own policy, but he named out, at that time, there was like 5 or 6 casinos owned by the same company. And he said, all these casinos have the same rule. And I said, just out of curiosity, I said, oh, that's fine. I said, I won't video in here if you don't allow it. That's fine. I said, but why is that rule? I'm just curious. And he leaned forward and told me, he goes, because there's a lot of guys here that's not here with their wife. Okay. I swear that's what he told me. The facility offers a card room and an outdoor quarter horse racetrack. It is located just outside Florida's friendliest hometown, just outside Florida's friendliest hometown. So don't ask me if you can get your golf cart there. It is located outside Fred's hometown near Brown's Country Market and has proven to be a popular draw among villagers. If approved in February, Oxford Downs would move forward with expanding its gaming facility up to 26,000 feet. It doesn't say square feet. It says 26,000 feet. I can only assume that's square feet. I don't know. From its current size, of 11,000 square feet. So it'll more than double in size. Currently, 5,000 square feet of space is used for the gaming operation, and the remaining space is used for offices. Yeah, so people that sent me questions saying, can you do a video of Oxford Downs? Sue and Deb tried, and the answer to that is no. For whatever their policies are, we're not allowed to go inside the gaming facility and do any kind of video. What's this? Villagers ID their adult son as suspected thief in surveillance photos. There's this picture right there. An adult son living with his parents. I don't get it. A couple from the village of St. James identified their adult son as a suspected thief in surveillance photos from the Lowe's home improvement store at Trailwinds Village. See, I just mentioned that, Trailwinds Village. It's a play on words. That is not part of the villages. So you cannot get your golf cart there, and you cannot bring a golf cart from that side. They're going to be selling homes over there too. You can't bring a golf cart from that side to here, legally. People can do anything illegal. I can tell you, you can't go rob that store. Well, yeah, you can, but you know what I'm saying, right? Detectives from the Wildwood Police Department and Sumter County Sheriff's Office this past Thursday went to the home of the parents of 35-year-old Brian Lee Bennett, who lives with them at 1968 Chesapeake Place. In the surveillance images from the past November, Bennett was seen making purchases at Lowe's with a debit card of a woman for whom he had been working as a handyman. The woman suffered a total monetary loss of $1,568.95 because of the fraudulent purchases, according to the arrest report. The Kentucky native was arrested on 3 felony accounts of fraud. He was booked at the Sumter County Detention Center and released after posting a $3,500 bond. Kentucky is calling you, son. Villager arrested after alleged attack on rumor spreader at City Fire. That face looks familiar. Like I think she'd been in trouble before. I'm not going to show you her picture quite yet because I'm not sure if what I just said is true. So let's read the article. A villager was arrested after an alleged attack on a rumor spreader at City Fire at Lake Sumter Landing. Let me just make a broad statement here that you're going to hate, and I know there's going to be a lot of people living around here that's going to hate this, and they're going to make all kinds of comments, but this is a fact. City Fire at Lake Sumter Landing, amongst a lot of other women around here, not men, I've heard this from women, people talking directly to me, they nicknamed City Fire in Lake Sumter Landing the meat market. Just saying. Pamela Laness, 44, who lives in the Crestview Villas in the village of Buttonwood, was arrested early Saturday morning on a charge of battery after she allegedly shoved a man who was with a group of friends, according to an arrest report from the Sumter County Sheriff's Office. A third person intervened and escorted Laness away from City Fire. A witness said Laness had been cussing at the man, the report indicated. Laness appeared to be intoxicated and was showing irrational behavior, the deputy wrote in his arrest report. She said the man had been spreading rumors about her to another male with whom she was in a relationship. She said she spotted the man at an outside table at City Fire and invited him to fight. I'm not sure how old this guy was. What was he, 80 years old? You wanted to fight him or something? I don't know. The report said the Biloxi, Mississippi native denied she had been involved in an altercation with the man. She was booked at the Sumter County Detention Center and released after posting a $1,000 bond. Some people just can't handle their booze. All right, that's enough right now. That's some funny stuff right there. I want to say thanks to Ryan, the author of Inside the Bubble book. He is not a sponsor of mine. He was for a long time, but I can only sell so many books on his channel, and so he has politely retracted from sponsoring my channel. That's okay. I understand. But I do appreciate his efforts. I do appreciate his book. I have not read the new updated book yet. He has a new updated 2020 version of Inside the Bubble with more prominent information. I don't know what's in there. I haven't seen it. I haven't read it. He has made a comment on his website that sells the book, and I appreciate it. I do. I just want to read a little bit of it, and as far as I go. It says, basically it says, there are a handful of YouTubers that call the villages home who are putting out great content on a regular basis, and here are some of my favorite YouTube channels about the villages. Number one on the list is me, Skip Smith. Skip Smith, aka Mr. Grumpy. I don't know where that come from, Mr. Grumpy. My email is Grumpy, G1RUMP2Y. Mr. Grumpy? Maybe he's just trying to be polite. Has racked up quite a following the last few years on YouTube, and it's about the villages. His video updates range from him grabbing beers with the guys after a round of golf, driving through various neighborhoods on his golf cart, to longer weekly videos giving you his take on the latest in the video. If you prefer to get your information in a dry, university lecture type format, you might not enjoy Skip's channel, and amen to that. I do some serious stuff. The news, I do read the serious news. I mean, that's what it is. But I am not a lecturer of any kind, and I don't claim to be. I have never said the villages is the greatest place in the world for everybody. People sometimes, they don't watch the older videos. They don't get the full flavor of what I'm saying. All I'm here for is to show you what the average day, the average lifestyle here is. The average thing that we do, and some of the things that we don't do. And just let you know, we have thieves here. We have people here that cause problems. So just, just take it for what it's worth. I'm not telling you anything. See you guys next month, Wednesday Night Live. See you on the other side.